let's actually bow our heads and really get into them. All right, God, thank you for another morning. Thank you for another 24 hours. Like I said, use this opportunity to get closer and closer to our dreams. I pray for everybody's success. I pray overflow in everybody's life. I pray for the people that need this prayer. I pray for the people that don't have it. I pray for the people that don't have an opportunity like this to free themselves of everything they need to be freed from. I pray for all my family members that are struggling, going through the trials and tribulations, very, very close to giving up on this beautiful opportunity that you gave us. But I pray for the awareness, for the belief, and the faith in this opportunity in the process. But I love you, Lord. I thank you for everything. Right? Please continue to watch over us and continue to guide us to fulfill your purpose. Amen. 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 Woo! Feel good, man. Talk to me. How are we feeling? Amen. 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 We're almost at 800 members. 800 members. 800 members. And this is a blessing. And shout out to you, Grace, once again. It's not even morning over there for you. It's not even morning over there for you. You're on this call. That actually, put me in a different frequency right now. Like I'm blessed. I'm grateful for people like you. But I named this title of this call, family. I'm living in the future. Right? Living in the future. Give me a second. Yeah, living in the future. Right? And I feel like right now, family, like we're in 2020, but drop a 7 in the chat if you feel like you're living in 2025, 2026. Like you feel like you're ahead. I feel like I'm really ahead, and it's just a matter of time now that the $1 billion is in my account. I'm not even going for a millionaire anymore, because you have to understand, Mr. Christopher Terry, I said it yesterday, but he's willing to give us $1 million a month. So clearly, $1 million is not, is not the big congratulations or the big goal, right? Understand that now we're going to be in a position where we can impact over thousands of lives and create billionaires now. We should all be going for the billionaires. So I feel like I'm really stuck in the future, and I'm living in the future now. Just so many people, right, being financially free. All of my family never having to worry about anything ever again. I feel like I'm living in a future where now I have people in my corner that are continuing to elevate my mindset. Right? It's crazy, because I really do feel like, honestly, I have 800 like family members on here. These are not just people that are an opportunity to me. These are people that think like me, that want the same things like me. So I'm blessed, and I can see the future now. I can see that these are going to be people in my life, right? And this is exactly why I really do miss how life was before this opportunity. Not before the opportunity, but before this whole Corona thing. Because I'm a very big person, like in the field person. Like I'm events, I'm there, right? Drop a 3 in the chat if you miss it. Like I really do miss it, because I meet some of you guys. I'm lagging. All right, yeah, should be good now. So I really do miss it. I really do miss the fact that I was able to meet new people, just events, the energy in the room, family. If you have not been to an event, please, once everything gets back to normal, you make sure you make an event, because it's just a whole different vibe. Like literally, like we're doing everything here virtually, but just being around the energy in the room, and this feeling the hope, feeling the belief, it's just a whole different experience, right? So I need everybody here to just really. I said that as in the point where it's like, I need everybody here to really live in the future. Like, I need you to imagine yourself now with your people financially free, with you on stage, right? You being able to do whatever you want, right? Because if you live in the future, family, you're going to do the work in the present. I'll say it again. If you live in the future, you're going to do the work in the present with no issues because you know what the future entails. You understand that, okay, as long as I can be obsessed and I can be stuck in the lifestyle that's meant for me through this business, right? No one's gonna have to tell me to put in the work. This is not gonna feel like a burden, right? Because right now you have to really be very honest with yourself. What are you doing besides this business that is really really getting you close to that millionaire status, that billionaire status? I'll wait. I'll really look in the chat box. Says whatever it is, I need you to send me the link. I need you to send me the link. I need to sign up for it because I'm open-minded. I'm really open-minded. But at the end of the day, my opinion, family, drop a one in the chat now if you know this is the only business right now that is giving you a realistic chance to change your life. Realistically, this is the only thing right here. This is the only thing. So now if we know that this is the only thing, family, it's going to get hard. It's going to get hard, but we cannot complain. We cannot complain, especially during when this crisis is happening in the world, in the business, whatever, right? We have to literally adjust. Can we get adjustments? Adjustments in the chat box. Adjustments. This is the path less taken. So you're gonna have to make adjustments. There's gonna be things that you're gonna be afraid of doing. There's gonna be challenges. There's gonna be things that you're gonna be doing for the first time. But so what? So what, family? You know that you're aiming to be different. So you have to do different things. You have to adjust, especially when whatever you're doing right now is not working. So for the person on this call who's still not living in the future, because the future millionaire of yourself, the future billionaire of yourself is submissive. You're not going to get to millionaire status by not being submissive and learning from somebody that has it. I'm telling you right now, as much as you think you know it all, as much as you want to try to do it on by yourself, it is impossible, family. Which is why all of us need to live in the future. All of us. Because if we all understand, okay, where we're going, it would be no problem to pack out a call, right? This call will be at 1,000 members in the first 2 minutes. Right now, we're barely scraping 900, and it took about 7-8 minutes. But if we all understood that, okay, I'm actually living in the future right now, right? So the future me shows up. The future me is no excuses. The future me, right? I understand what I have to do to a T to keep the results I have, because it's different. It's different to actually get the result, to hit the result, to hit the goal. But can you maintain it? Can you maintain the goal? Can you maintain what you achieved? I say it all the time. You can be a 6-figure trader, but are you gonna make 6 figures the next year? Or are you gonna make 7? Or are you gonna go back to below where you were trying to go? You can hit Chairman 10, but are you going to maintain Chairman 10? Family, it's a business. It's not you're going to hit Chairman 10 and it's over. Like you could just step up and leave. No, family, you got to understand that now it's your responsibility to help other people see the future with you. Because there was at one point when you were a Platinum 150, unranked, and you saw a Chairman. Right now, when you look in the mirror, drop a fire emoji in the chat if you see a Chairman. Because I see a Chairman a million every single person that has their camera on right now. I see a Chairman a million. But now, if you really want to get to Chairman a million, how many more people can you get to see Chairman a million? You have to understand that. So right now you may have an inner voice right now, right? An inner voice telling you, the things that you're doing in the present that is slowing you down from actually achieving your future. It's just telling you to keep on doing it, right? Maybe some of you guys should give it up. I need you to fight that inner voice, because trust me, family, right? Literally, the only reason why I'm able to do the things that I'm doing currently right now is literally just a discipline factor. I'm able to fight that inner voice and say, you know what? I'm willing to give up the temporary pleasures, right? The temporary pleasures for the permanent abundance. I just made that up. I literally just made that up. I'm willing to give up the temporary pleasures for the permanent abundance. Because I know the things that are temporary right now, I can literally have them every single day. Like I can be able to experience that every single day. So right now, the things in your life are that are holding you back is temporary. It's literally temporary. I really challenge you today to make it a decision to throw those things out. It takes 21 days to build a habit. So for 21 days, give that up, whatever that is for you. Matter of fact, drop in the chat box. What is it for you? We're having a conversation this morning. We're having a conversation. What is it? Relationship, that's real. Emotions, that's real. That's real too. Right? Let's just be real. Let's just be real this morning. There's something that is making you live in the past. The past version of you, the non-millionaire version of you, are doing these things that you're doing in the chat box. But now the millionaire version of you, the billionaire version of you says, you know what? That's something that I can give up. That's something that, all right, is a temporary pleasure. But once I get to that breakthrough of abundance, I can experience more of these things. Or maybe at that point, that's something that's not even a factor in your life. That's the goal. Because I'm seeing some things, anxiety, fear, right? Maybe now you will grow past those things because you were so consistent in throwing away that temporary pleasure to get permanent abundance. So a lot of us on this call needs to control our environment, right? Maybe the environment that you're in is not the best of the best. Because living in the future, right, the only people I see are my rich friends and my family, people that understand me. But maybe right now in the present, right, the people around you are draining your energy. Drop a 3 in the chat if you ever just was at some place that somebody walked in the room and you just felt your energy just go down. Family, that's real. Don't ignore that. Do not ignore that. If somebody can walk in the room and your whole frequency, your energy just depletes, you need more. You need better friends. You need a better environment. You need people that now they can come in the room and it's just like I'm on a whole different type of time. I can see you match my energy. Right? Control your environment. Control who you're listening to. Understand that, okay, you have people, family, in your corner that are willing to literally better your life. Right now, your environment might have people that are trying to help you get stuck in the past. Some of you guys are stuck in the past. And how I can tell is you've been in this business and you have not seen the break point yet. You have not seen the passive, not say passive, but you haven't seen the progress that you really wanted to see it. And at the end of the day, the only way you're going to see that, family, is literally controlling who you're listening to, controlling your environment. There was a point in my career, family, where my boys did not take this business serious. They thought, Dan, all right, I see what you're doing, but it's cool, but do you really see yourself going far with this? I had to cut them off. I had to literally cut them off. And these are people that I grew up with, like, since I was little. It kind of sucked. I'll be honest, family, because, those are my boys, but at the end of the day, I'm living in the future. And if you don't understand me, right, what I think I seen it on Instagram. I think it was P. Diddy that said it. He said, if you're not praying for me, if you're not motivating me, I'm on the chat if you guys can hear me now, family. All right, perfect. Yeah, the Wi-Fi, we about like 20 floors up, I'll be honest. So sometimes it tweaks. But like I was saying, family, I'm living in the future, though. I'm living in the future, and if some of you guys right now, if you understand, if you know that your friends are holding you back, right? I said a quote. I said, if you're not praying for me, if you're not motivating me, if you don't understand me, right, I cannot be around you. I literally cannot be around you because I feel the energy drain. I saw another quote on Instagram that said, sometimes when you speak so heavily about your goals to people that are not on your type of timing, it's like they're bragging. Who feels like that? Drop a one. Sometimes when you speak so passionately about your goals, especially in this business, right? Oh, I'm gonna be a champion in the middle. We see it on Instagram, right? We're posting it. We're so excited. We're so passionate. But the people outside, it's like, yo, what are you talking about, bro? Like, it seems like you're cocky, but you're not even cocky. You're confident. You're confident, and you're trying to bring people with you. And that's why they say, family, like, be on the road to wealth. It's like it's a lonely path, family. But now look at the family we have on this call. We have 916 people that want to take this path with us, that want to live in the future with us. So I need you to get out your past, right? Do the work in the present and live in the future. I'll say it again. Get out your past, do the work in the present, and actually live in the future. And I promise you, every single day, family, it'll be a celebration. I love waking up early. I love doing the reps. I love the grind because it's like I understand where it's gonna get me. I'm living in the future while I'm doing the work in the present. You will never ever complain about hearing me doing a prosperous family. Last night I was in a restaurant. I was in a restaurant like it was 10:30. I'm like, damn, I got the prospect call. You know, I'm gonna go outside. My phone was on like 3%. I told Emma, I'm like, yo, my phone's on 3%, bro. I'm gonna get in there and just gonna get in and get it out. Right? And that's when I sat down and I realized, like, yo, I really love this. Can we get that in the chat box? I love this. I don't know how you can't love it. I truly love this, fan, because I literally got up, I was eating my meal. I got up, I went outside, and I made sure I did the prospect call for my family. Because I want to make sure that, okay, all of us can live in the future. And now when the future comes, we're well over abundant. So I truly love this. Let's go on our personal chats and let people know we love this. And if they're not on this call right now, they don't truly love it. They don't have a passion. They're not 100% passionate about setting themselves free. Right? Because one individual that I know is super, super, super passionate is Mr. Steff. The things that I've seen him do in a short amount of time, it's so obvious how passionate he loves this opportunity. It's so obvious how he's living in the future now. The work that he's putting in. I was literally just with Steff not too long ago. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing how I don't want to say stressed, but I see how obsessed he is about mapping out other people's success. Right? We had a conversation. He's telling me, yo, bro, I have a bunch of young people, you know, from Philadelphia, from Jersey, from all these different areas of not the best environments. And he's saying they're inches away from changing their lives. And he's so excited. He's not even excited about him hitting Chairman 50. He's not even excited about him hitting Chairman 50. That's how I knew, okay, bro, you know, you're gonna be that person in the future living with me in abundance. Because you get it. You get it. So I love you, bro. Like it's amazing. Every time I do these calls with you, it's just literally it just shows the passion. It's like I'm carrying the passion, you know, from you, bro. The energy I get from you, the focus, right? The obsession with other people winning is so clear, bro. Right? So can we please, right? It's 8:30. I know he's gonna kill the rest of these 30 minutes. We're gonna get you guys out of here. Go live. I know Go Live is going on. But can we please get some big C100s in the chat for my brother? Because it is done. Cream team, the dream team. I'll be honest, you guys are blessed. You guys are literally blessed. He puts cream team on his back. But not only that, it doesn't even matter about his specific family. He does it for everybody. He does it for everybody. Right? So I love you, bro. Right? It's a pleasure to be even doing these calls. And I can see myself in the future doing these calls for thousands of people. Right? So let's keep the impact going. Let's show our people what it takes to win. I'll pass you over the host, Brody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you guys can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. If you guys can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. All right, perfect, man. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me just go ahead and show my screen. All right, family. So first and foremost, man, Dan with the plan, bro. I appreciate you so much, family. It's a blessing to even be doing these calls. Every time I get on these calls with you, bro, it constantly just pushes me to want to do more. Constantly just pushes me to want to just be the best version of myself. So I appreciate you, bro, for everything. I study you daily, and C50 is done. We already know C50 is done. C100 in the tank, closing out the year, C250. So real quick, family, I really don't want to take up too much of y'all time, right? I want everybody to get back to making this money and getting back to the markets and truly building this business. But there's just a couple things that, I personally wanted to talk about today to kind of get us in the right headspace of where we're going and where we're trying to be at in the next, 5 to 10 years, right? In the next 20 years, in the next 30 years, right? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 to 20 to 30 years from now? Right? Where do you personally see yourself? You have to think about that now. You have to have that idea in your head right now as to where you personally want to be at in the future, and then put in the work and the grind to get there, right? It's very, very simple. See, this is how I personally believe, how dreams actually become a reality, right? This is actually how I actually picture it, okay? So first things first, I want to talk to you guys about your purpose, right? Your purpose, right, is greater than your pain, but you need your pain to fulfill your purpose. All right, I'm gonna say that one more time. Your purpose is greater than your pain, right? But you need your pain to actually fulfill your purpose. Okay, so what do I mean when I say that? I mean that you have to literally go through some hardships, right, to truly receive the blessings that you want. You literally have to go through so many hardships to actually receive the blessings that you really should be receiving. See, a lot of people are not willing to actually go through those hardships. You guys want to literally get the fruits of your labor before you actually went through something. I can't name one millionaire in the world that hasn't been through something, that hasn't lost a mother, that hasn't lost a father, that hasn't, been dead broke, been living out of trash cans, been, parents abusing them or something. They went through something traumatic, something that's so hard to deal with, right? Something that really wants to make you say, man, I don't even like where I'm at right now. And you truly just want to just, turn away from everything. You truly just don't even want to be where you're at right now, right? You truly just say, man, like, I really just don't want to live right now. Like, I'm like, these are the hardships that you truly need, family. Like, I needed the hardships that, was put into my life, right? One of the main hardships that everyone knows was my why, right? Which was my pops. Back in January, they told me specifically he had a couple months to live, right? What does that mean for me? That means I gotta get it now, right? I gotta show him now. I gotta show him right now what our lives are gonna be like 10 to 15 years from now. I put in the work. I put in the work right now so he had the idea of, look, I know my son is going to be good. I know my family is going to be good because I see the work ethic. I see the grind that my son is putting in on a consistent daily basis. I see where he's going. I see his vision. I see where he's trying to go with it, right? But a lot of you guys are not willing to go through those hardships. A lot of you guys complain too much about these hardships, right? You have to actually go through something. You have to go through something to actually receive the real blessings that's on the other side, right? Like, look, like think about it like this, right? I think about all the billionaires that, was dead broke at 23 and 24, right? The owner of Facebook, right? Mark Zuckerberg, he was literally broke in college, right? Broke in college, came to his friends and said, look, I have a website that's going to bring the community together, and asked his friends to invest in it or if they believed in it. And guess what they did? They didn't believe in it. Now he's a billionaire, right? But he was dead broke. He was broke. Nobody believed in him, right? He went through multiple hardships, and then boom, it blew up because he believed as long as you see your vision, as long as you see where you're going, who cares about, what anybody else is doing or whatever anybody else is saying. right? You just got to believe. You got to see it. You got to manifest it. He knew that eventually his company, his website would blow up, right? It would literally blow up with the right work ethic, with the right grind. Understand that you can have the hardships. You can go through the hardships, right? You can literally have the problems daily. But if you don't actually put in the grind and the effort and the consistency every single day, you will not be where you want to be. You will not be where you want to be. Steve Jobs, right? Worked at McDonald's, was dead broke at 23. Invented, Jeff Bezos, right? And Steve Jobs, right? He was broke at 23 too. But my point is like all these multi-billionaires, they had to go through hardships, right? Steve Jobs was literally working out of his basement, out of his garage, right? Nobody believed in him. People tried to say, man, this is not going to be a big company. They're not going to invest. He went to multiple investors and they said, no, we don't believe in this. You don't think they're biting their words now? A lot of people don't see what we have right now. This is the next Bitcoin. This is the next big thing, right? You're blessed enough to be in this position so early. You're still ahead of the trend. You're still putting yourself in a position to win. Now it's all about being consistent, grinding, putting in the work ethic. Putting in the work effort, right? Every single day. It's not just about, okay, I'm going to put in the work, 1 or 2 days out the week. No, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. 1 year can change your life. Let me tell you that. 1 year. All you need is legitimately 1 year of consistency. I guarantee you will be at a way different level. You'll be at a way different level in the next 6 months. We are 6 months into the year. Are you where you want to be right now? And if that question is no, then what do you need to do every single day, starting now, starting right after this call? What do you need to do to get where you want to be? What do you need to do? Right? A lot of you don't realize, but you literally deserve, right? You deserve to see what your life would look like if you gave it 110%. But a lot of you guys are not even willing to put in that work and putting that grind right now. You guys are literally only giving 75%. You've only seen what your life looks like at 50%. You've seen what your life looks like at 60% of effort. You've seen what that looks like, right? And if you've seen what that looks like, you know for a fact that you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting anywhere. You're not where you want to be when you put in that type of effort. So if you know for a fact that, okay, if I keep doing this, and this, right, these days, and I'm only putting forth 50 and 60% effort and I'm still dead broke and my bank account is not where it needs to be and my family is not where they need to be and I'm not where I want to be at, what does that mean? That means put forth even more effort, right? Up it. I need everybody to say up it, right? You need to up your work ethic. You need to up literally every single thing that you complain about. Stop complaining about, so many things that don't matter, family. You got to see where your life is going to be like in the future, right? You literally have to see what your life is going to look like in the future, but you're not going to reap the benefits if you're not putting in 110% effort. You've seen what your life looks like with that effort that you're putting in. Why would you keep on putting in bare minimum effort? Why would you keep on playing with this opportunity when you know for a fact you've seen 77 chairmen come through in just Trade House Investment Group? You've seen well over 100 P5000s drop. You've seen well over 400 P2000s drop. You've seen it, so you know it works. You know it works. It's not rocket science, right? It's literally not rocket science. You've seen what your life has looked like with the bare minimum effort. Why not put in, even more effort and even more grind to get where you want to be at? Because you know for a fact, if you do this, and this every single day, 7 days a week, right? Literally 365 days a year, you are going to be at a way different position than you are right now. You have to be willing to sacrifice. I need everybody to drop the words sacrifice in the chat. Everybody drop the word sacrifice in the chat. Right? I pledge cap, and this is one of my favorite quotes that I live by. Right, weeks of sacrifice for a lifetime of paradise. Weeks of sacrifice for a lifetime of paradise. See, a lot of you guys are not willing to put in. You're not willing to put in that those weeks of literally grinding and literally feeling like how am I going to get to the next level? Like you're literally exhausting every single option, right? You're going through every single option to get there. You're utilizing every single resource that you have. You're exhausting every single resources that you have to get to the next level. So you got to be willing to sacrifice right now. You got to be willing to hold back on the shopping and all the jewelry and all the design and all that stuff. You're not there yet. You're not there yet. Stop trying to live that lifestyle right now. If you can't buy it more than 4 to 5 times, don't buy it at all. Right? Understand that right now, all that matters is your consistency and your work ethic and your grind to get there. Every single day, right? Every single day. And then you got to have vision, right? You got to have vision over sight. See, a lot of you guys had I been the person, right? Had I been the person that was, always making an excuse for what I'm going through, right? Like I literally go through so many different things on a consistent basis, right? There was a time where I couldn't start school because I couldn't afford it, right? There was a time where my family and my parents, we lost our house, right? We lost our house because they paid for me to go to college. It was a toss up. Are you going to go to college or are we gonna live in a nice home? Right? My mom and my dad, they decided they want to just put me into college because they know for a fact that it's going to be worth it. So they're willing to, sacrifice, right? They're willing to literally sacrifice their own home just so that their son could have the education, right, that he truly deserves to then now give back to them. I'm their biggest investment, right? They're willing to sacrifice their own home, their own comfortability. They're willing to sacrifice how they look to their friends. Imagine telling your friends, hey, I just lost my house, a house that I had for 10 years. I just lost my house, right? Weeks of sacrifice, right? And now they're going to get that back in tenfold because now I'm buying my mom's house in the next 2 months, an even bigger one than what we had before, right? That's what we need. You may not see where you're going right now. You're not going to see where you're going to be at right now. You may not personally see it because of all the hardships that's going on in your life, all the things that's clouding your head right now, right? All the things that don't matter, right? Control what you can control, family. You can't control a lot of things, and that's okay. You just have to be willing to actually go through these different things because it's going to make you better. It's going to evolve your mindset. It's going to make you better. You got to change the way that you see yourself. You got to have that vision, oversight. Dan used this example all the time. When I first listened, back to him last year, and it stuck with me, right? He said this. He was like, you imagine you're driving a car, right? You're driving through hail, snow, sleet, rain, all these different things, right? And it's just hitting your windshield, right? But does that mean that you stop? Does that mean that you take your foot off the gas? No. Put your windshield wipers on and clear it, right? And keep on thugging it. Keep on pushing through no matter what. Just keep on pushing through. Keep on moving no matter what. Your vision is always going to be, what you're looking at 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line. I already know what my lifestyle looks like 10 and 15 years down the line. I already know because I've envisioned it. I've dreamed it. I've already had it in my head. Like, if I don't actually accomplish this, then I failed. Right? But I know I'm not going to fail because I'm doing every single thing that I need to on a day-to-day basis to get me there. You can literally be broke right now. And in a year, be literally in a whole different tax bracket. You can literally be in a whole different tax bracket in 1 year of being consistent. If there's one thing that people can say is that they know for a fact Steph was consistent every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and that's where he's at right now. That's why he's where he's at right now. He never gave up. He never gave up. He always showed up no matter how hard, no matter how many pullbacks, no matter how many stop losses hit, no matter what happens. I already knew that this is just the hardships that God is putting me through because the light is at the end of the tunnel. I'm not going to stop in the dark. I'm not going to stop when stop loss gets hits. I'm not going to stop, when people leave my business. I'm not worried about that. I know that's going to happen. I'm mentally prepared to know that no matter what, I have to be ready for people leaving my business, for stop loss being hit. I'm ready for that. I'm mentally preparing myself for that. You should know that that's going to happen. There's only so much that you can do. There's only so much that you can do, family. You got to stop killing yourselves over other people not wanting it as bad as you. It's okay. They just don't want it as much as you. If they quit, they just want to be in the same position. They're okay with that. Right? But you have to manifest everything you want now so that you can get it in the future. It's that simple. I've been manifesting every single thing that I'm living right now, the lifestyle that I'm living, literally in January. I remember I posted this, January 1st. I said, I am so happy and grateful that I'm going to be traveling at least 10 times a month, anywhere, state to state, flying, or at least 5, I think it was 5 to 8 times. And I'm surpassing that right now. I mean, Corona stopped it a little bit, right? But every single week, I'm in somewhere different. If you look at my IG, I'm everywhere, right? I'm traveling everywhere. I'm doing what I need to get to the next level because I've manifested this. I've manifested the fact that I was going to be traveling every single month. I didn't have the money in January, though. I really didn't. I did not have the capital as I do now. But I manifested it. I manifested the fact that I was going to be making $25,000 a month. And that's what took me from P5000 to C25 in 55 days. That's why I was only chairman for literally 1 month. Chairman 10 for 1 month. Because I manifested it. I knew that if I did the right things, the back office was going to catch up. In my head, I feel like I'm a chairman 500 right now. I just need the back office to catch up. I've already manifested it in my head. I said, next year, December 31st, I will not be going into 2022, not chairman 750. It's done. I'm here to let people know manifestation is real. You gotta plan it now. You gotta make your goals so uncomfortable, so crazy that it doesn't make sense to nobody else but you. And then go get it. Go do everything that you can to go get it. Everything that you can to go get it. You literally have a bunch of people that are live representations of what your life can look like 2 to 3 years from now if you put the grind in. Look at where Bryce is. He was a chairman 10 last year. Look at where he is right now. Look at where Nate is right now, where he was last year. Look at where Ray was right now, where he is right now. Right? Look at where Stu was last year and look at where he is right now. Look at where Noelle was last year. She was P2000. Look at where she is right now, chairman 50. Look at where Ariel was. She was P2000 last year. She's chairman 50 right now. Look at where Steph was last year. He was P1000, in April. Right? He was P. I was P2000. I was P2000 next month, July. July was my first time hitting P2000. Right? But now I'm gonna be C50 next month. You trying to tell me that manifestation is not real? You have live representations of what your life can be like in a year if you put in the same grind and the same work ethic as these people that are doing it on a consistent basis. Why would you ever give up? Why would you ever not show up? Why would you ever say that this doesn't work if you're clearly seeing that it does? You don't work. That's just what it is. right? But we have to realize that it's not about, you know, what you're it's not about what you're doing on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. Like, it's literally just about every single day, family. That's the problem. Like, and that's the reason why I'm harping on it, is because people are so quick to quit. People are so quick to say this doesn't work. You guys have only been in this opportunity for a month or 2 or 3. It works, family. I had to put in a year to get chairman. If you haven't put in a year to get chairman, stop complaining. Bryce was chairman. He hit chairman 10 in 2 years. It took him 2 years to hit chairman 10. So at bare minimum, I got to be willing to put in 2 years of consistent grind, consistent working to get where he's at. It's that simple. If I'm not willing to put in 2 years, how do I expect to go chairman? Because that's what he did. I'm literally following him to a T. He hit chairman 10 in 2 years and then hit every single rank in 3. So I hit chairman 10 in 1 year. Now I'm going to hit every single rank after that in 2. I want to be better than Bryce. I want to be better than Nate. You should want to be better than the person that brought you in this business, because then it's going to push you even harder. It's going to push you even harder to even grind. Duplication at its finest. I know for a fact that I can do exactly what they did and faster, because I'm learning from them. I'm studying their mistakes. I'm seeing where they went wrong and where they went right. So now I can maneuver around those obstacles. I can see exactly what it took for them to get to that next level. You gotta be willing, family. You literally have to be willing to go through these hardships. You gotta be willing to, lose people in this business. You gotta be willing to lose money in this business. It's okay, because you're gonna get it right back. I promise you, tenfold. You are going to get it right back. It's just a matter of time. The back office just gotta catch up. The back office literally just has to catch up at this point. Because I feel like I'm Chairman 500 today. I feel like I can handle Chairman 500 today. Do you feel like you can handle Chairman 500 today? Do you feel like you can handle Chairman 10 today? If the answer is no, then you need to work on your self-development. You need to be every single day self-developing yourself to figure out what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses. What do I need to work on to get to the next level? What do I need to stop? Do I need to stop smoking weed? Do I need to stop drinking every single day? Do I need to stop hanging out with my friends? Do I need to change my circle? What do I need to do? What changes do I need to make to get to the next level? Self-development. I'm serious. It's a thing. There was a lot of things I needed to work on, right? My pride, my humbleness. These are things that I personally had to work on, that I knew that I had an issue with. And then once I realized that, okay, let me humble up. Let me put the pride down. Let me stop thinking I know how everything works, right? Let me stop thinking that I know how to do everything. And let me just listen. Because I know eventually, once I listen, right? God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You're supposed to listen twice as much as you speak. So you need to literally be listening and watching these people and just literally just duplicate it, knowing that eventually your life will be looking like theirs in the exact same time or faster. It's that simple. I wish I could, paint out exactly, how to be successful. Like, if I can literally paint step by step what you need to do on a day-to-day basis and give it out to you guys, I would. But this is something that you gotta figure out as you go. You gotta figure out exactly what it is that you need to do to get better. You need to figure out exactly what it is that your business needs. Maybe you need, maybe you need to do more, right? Maybe you need to hop on the products more. Maybe you need to hop on the trainings more. Maybe you need to do more. Just do more. Just do more every single day. Whatever you did the day before, do more the next day. And then the next day, right? And then when you feel like you can't do more, do it again. And then times it by 2. And then times it by 5 the day after that. And I guarantee you, do that for 6 months. Bare minimum, you will be at a platinum 5,000 rank. You stay that consistent, you follow those rules, you will be at minimum platinum 5,000 or chairman in the next 6 months. We have 6 months to finish out this year to show people why this opportunity was worth the investment, why this opportunity was worth, going through everything that we went through, right? So many people are saying that this is a scam. So many people are saying that this doesn't work, right? So we have 6 months, 6 months to make them eat those words. And trust me, I'm going to make sure that everyone in my circle, in my neighborhood, from my school, from my IG, everybody is going to feel me in the next 6 months. They are going to feel me in the next 6 months. That's how you got to feel. You have to literally show up and say, look, I know for a fact these next 6 months are going to put me so ahead that they have no reason but to believe me when this year closes out, that this opportunity is actually what it is, right? Forget all the hoopla that's going on right now in the world, right? Everything else that's going on in the world right now, it's okay. We can't control that. But the next 6 months, we can control that. We can control what we do on a day-to-day basis so that our next 6 months doesn't look like the past 6 months, right? Corona happened. All these things happened, right? It happened. It passed. Cool. We're off that. What are we going to do every single day from now until the end of the year to get where we want to be? What are we going to do? Consistency, grind, work ethic, determination, motivation, vision, right? You guys got to keep that in your head every single day. From the time that you're feeling like you can't do it anymore, remind yourself, I got 6 months. I got 6 months to prove them wrong. I got 6 months to show them that this works. Right? Because I told myself in 2020 that my year 2021, I was gonna make 6 figures plus. Now I'm making 3 times that. I'm making three times 6 figures, right? Think about the fact that in 2020 I was saying, man, 2020, I was in 2019 saying, man, in 2020, I want to make 6 figures. Now here it is in 2020, I'm making 6 figures 3 times. So what does that mean? That means that I manifested it and I'm seeing the fruits of my labor. But I didn't just pray for it, because a lot of you guys pray, but you guys don't have actions. So you need to be praying, but you got to show those actions every single day. So without that being said, family, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys getting on this call. Please, please, please make sure if there's one thing that you take away from this call, family, is just never give up. Just never give up, right? We say it all the time. A Chairman 10 is a P150 that never quit. Just never give up. Your time will come. Stay the course. Stay straight ahead. Don't worry about what's going on to your left. Don't worry about what's going on to your right. Just stay laser focused. Laser focused on what's ahead. Because in the next 6 months, you are going to change not only your reality, but your friend's reality, your family's reality. Go kill the day. Go make sure that they eat those words. If you need motivation, that's where it comes from the people not believing in you. That should drive you even more, because that's what drives me. When people say that I can't do something, I do it. When people tell me that it's not going to work, I prove it. When people tell me that it's not going to last, I'm going to show them that it is. There's no more talking. I'm not talking anymore. Done with talking. I'm more action now. It's all action. You're going to feel me because you're going to see it. I don't got to say it no more, right? I don't got to say it no more. When I'm talking to people, right, I'm like this. They see it now. You're going to believe it now. And I'm gonna make you eat all those words that you said that this wasn't going to work. That every single word that you said, I'm going to make sure that you eat it. So from now on, from today forward, there should be no more, you know, I can't do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this, right? Hardships. Remember, family, you need to go through hardships to get the reality that you want. There is not one billionaire and one millionaire in the world that never went through something life-changing or life-traumatic, right? You need to go through something very, very hard to get the life that you truly desire, all right? I love each and every single one of you. For those that ask, my Instagram is Steph Knows Best. I will see you guys at the top, family, because the bottom is too crowded. Let's go kill it.